Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and you are listening to another episode of the world famous University of Love, the best podcast, ladies and gentlemen, in one, two, three galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we just call this show Online Marketing Moves. Ladies and gentlemen, I need all y'all to tap in. Ladies and gentlemen, I need everybody to listen to this show, share this show, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, we need this show to be the #1 show in podcast land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna tell you no lies. I'm not gonna sugarcoat you today. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got word. My daughter, she's going into pre-K this year. And my child, you know, the daycare ain't cheap, and they increasing the price. So everybody, I need y'all to tap in, as they say. Get it together. Upload this show. Tell everybody about this show. Tell sponsors. You want to be up? You want to hear their commercials on this show, ladies and gentlemen. Good God, SOS, SOS. We need all of y'all to sign up. I am not. Listen, I ain't kidding. I told you yesterday. Intent, baby, baby. We had good timing. Intent. We are intent on getting this thing up. We are intent on getting this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. This show. Listen. I know you want entertainment. Listen, I can't coon and buffoon for you, but I can entertain the hell out of you. Okay, so hey, I listen. I don't tap dance. We don't coon. We don't buffoon. But we can entertain you. And I need you, ladies and gentlemen, to tell everybody, and they mama, and they grandmas. I need you to tell everybody about this show. Tell them it's so great. You had to listen to it twice. Go back and download all 954 episodes, ladies and gentlemen, from day one. You heard me? Huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I need you to tap in, baby. No, but all kidding aside, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about something very important today. No, but I do need y'all. That they daycare bill is going up. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Uh, I know somebody. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna point no elbows. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about them because I love them. But they keep trying to tell me about private school. Man, if this is the life of private school, I don't want it. Okay, I don't want it. Now, but ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something very important today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to tell you what not to do when it comes to creating a podcast. I'm going to share with you one tip today, and this is something that you need to do. If you want to create a podcast, if you want to start a podcast, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to help you out. Okay? I am going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. I'm not going to scream and shout. I got to help you out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is hotter than a firecracker around here these days. Okay, but no, but let's get serious now. Let's get serious. No, but the one thing that you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you create content, is you need to from day one. Don't wait. Don't be like me. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you things that I've done that help you out, because a lot of times, I crawled so you could run. Okay, I crawled so you could walk. I walked so you could run. Okay? And I'm here to tell you from the word go, from day one, I don't care how big, how small your channel you start off, how big it gets, you want to start clipping great things from your podcast from the word go. Okay, you want to clip them, you want to turn them into Instagram posts, you want to turn them into TikTok posts, let Facebook upload all your stuff on Facebook. But if you can find somebody to help you out with it, If you can find somebody for free, that'd be great. If you have to pay somebody, do that. If you can find a family member, do that. But ladies and gentlemen, upload your clips, upload your clips, upload your clips from day one. Do not wait, do not hesitate, because a lot of times people do not engage in long clips. They like to watch 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you can set it up to where you can say something in the 2 minutes. You can say something controversial, in those 2 minutes, and then you can upload that somewhere. And because people all the time, they're gonna disagree, they're gonna argue, they're gonna talk to a bot, they're gonna talk to somebody. If you say women are childish, okay? If you say women are more childlike than men, you see, you take that clip, do you upload it, okay? Now, is that a true statement? Yes. Very true. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But you take that statement, you say women are more childlike, it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, but it's kind of true. But you take that clip, you clip it, you upload it, and then you take it from there. And then you will get more, because, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking for is, you're not looking for you're not listen, you are here to play the long game, okay? So you want to keep the clips, you want to have the clips, you want to upload the episode, because if somebody starts enjoying a few of your clips, they're gonna, because now it takes longer. It takes longer for people to come around to you, because there's so much content. There's so many people. There's so many people trying this. There's so many people trying to do this. And so it's gonna take you longer. It's not like 2012. We all should have started a YouTube channel as soon as YouTube opened. We would have had 100 million people by now, but that's not the case. Now, a lot of people watch your clips, but they won't subscribe. A lot of people they might watch some of your program, they won't subscribe. You got to go really hard to get them to subscribe. Okay, and so clips will definitely help you out with that. We got the rhythm going. But having clips will definitely help you out with that. And of course, you can always take the podcast. You can always get it transcribed, and you can. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you something. You can take the podcast transcript, and you can upload it and make that into a blog post. Ladies and gentlemen, you can use ChatGPT to do that. But I will tell you like this: if you care about your stuff, you care about your content, I would look at the item that ChatGPT wrote before you just automatically upload it, because ChatGPT, in my humble opinion, they don't write good. It's very bland. It's very like, general. It's like, hey, to get started with a business, you need a dot dot LLC. It's like, okay. What else do I need, Chat GPT? Well, you need lots of capital. Duh. You need to talk to somebody at a bank. Duh. That's what Chat GPT does. So, and then, because I tried it out one day, I said, let me I transcribed the podcast. I uploaded the Chat GPT. It spit something out. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I redone it. I cut out 90% of that stuff and work the stuff back in that I actually said, because I recorded like a 20-minute episode in Chat GBT. You could tell Chat GBT, you could say, hey, 500 words, 1,000 words, 1,500 words, 2,500 words. Does not matter. They're uploaded for you, but you have to read it. You have to go through it, because sometimes it's just not that good. Other, other times it's okay, but most of the time, to me, it's not that good, because you don't feel the. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of articles. I write a lot of articles. You don't feel the emotion with the Chat GPT, and it's just the way it is. You can tell when a human writes, and you can tell when the Chat GPT, because a lot of times, even in our writing, You know, you could hear somebody's personality. You can see somebody's personality in the writing. With Chat GBT, it's not a lot of personality, but you can always upload and you can help. They can help you create a blog post. Now you have to edit it, you have to study it, you know, but it'll help you out. But take the podcast, make clips, Instagram clips, TikTok clips, Facebook clips, you know, and just keep spreading the word about your podcast, and then people will come. And you can always, you know, if you gotta, I'm gonna have to start looking this up because I'm gonna start paying for advertising. And tonight, me, myself, and I were gonna have a big meeting because there's gonna be a lot of different things that I'm gonna start doing to advertise the podcast and advertise the YouTube channel. And as I told you yesterday, you know, everything's gonna be about intent. You know, there's no more, you know, fly by the pants. You know, but I'm telling you to clip your show because I want you to save a lot of time. You know how many clips I probably had in the beginning? Because in the beginning it was freewheeling. It was it was I was less professional, but you know, it was cool to hear. You know, now that I look back on it, you know, I used to do a lot of ums and uhs, and you know, it would be a lot of that. A lot of times I talk like, you know, I talk the way I talk, you know, and so I do say, you know, quite a bit. But now I used to be kind of nervous at first, and so you would hear the nervousness in my voice. But now I'm definitely laid back, and I can record a show. I can record a show anywhere in the car. I recorded in the hospital. When my child after my child was born, I recorded in the bathroom of the hospital. You know, so what I'm telling you is from day one, start making notes and write down notes. Write down the times that you said something. Write down the times that you know you say, hey, that's a good one. You know, write that stuff down, and so that way, if you send it off to somebody and they do the clips for you, you can it's easy for you to say, hey, and you know, minute one on one, I said this. I think this is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Now you can always go back and listen to it if you want to. Me myself, I don't like to hear the sound of my voice. It's weird to me. I tried it once or twice. It's always weird. I always wind up hating the episode, so I don't go back and listen to it. You know, but that's just me because you know, I'm a strange fella sometimes. But yeah, if you just take like if you keep like a notepad with you, and you make like little small notes of what you said when you said it, it'll help you quite a bit. And just make sure that you are clipping the show. That is the tip. We will drop more tips. I will come out with a you know, I'm almost done. I've been writing this working on this PDF to say, hey, what not to do when it comes to a podcast. I can help you. I can show you what to do, and I can also advise you on what not to do. Okay? So, you know, make sure you are clipping the show because you want you want those clips. You know, my YouTube channel, I started doing a lot more posting, and we will get back to that. I started doing a lot more posting and YouTube clips, and it helped me jump my views from like, I don't know, I forgot how many views I was getting. I was getting a few, but not as many as I liked. To, you know, this month alone, I got like 20,000 views, something like that, 25,000 views. And in the YouTube world, you know, that's not a lot, but it's more than what I ever had. And so we will keep that going, and we will upload more stuff, upload more engaging stuff, more conversational stuff, so that way, you know, you can have because you want people, you want the eyeball economy. Okay, we are in the eyeball economy. What do I mean by that? You want eyes on you. You want the attention. You want eyes on you. You want people watching you. You want people seeing what you got going on, because you can always create a buzz no matter what you do. You know, if you are a big time gardener, you want to become a big time gardener, start a podcast, do videos, talk about gardening. People will watch. I would like to start a little garden in my yard. My wife says no. She did not want to start that, but one day I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna wear on her. And what else do we got going? What else do we got going on? I would like to start a little garden. It ain't gonna kill nobody, Get out there, with my little hat, digging a little dirt. But if somebody had a gardening video, I would watch it, and then I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna follow them and learn some gardening tips. I remember it was this lady, lunch with Babs, brunch with Babs, something like that. And she would do like a little summertime. I would see her do like a little summertime tips about the grill, cleaning the grill, or putting lemon on something. And she was in the kitchen talking about putting lavender in the bar of soap and making it foam and all this other stuff. And she had a big following. I saw her one day. I was flipping the channel, and there was lunch with Babs on TV. I was like, look, it's lunch with Babs on TV. That was cool. And so you never know, ladies and gents. And so this is why you want to you know be clipping on your episodes, because you can build a following faster that way. I watched Happy Gilmore 2 this weekend. Well, let me say this. I fast forwarded 75% of the movie. I watched 25% of the movie. It was a cool movie. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience a lot to sit around and watch a movie, but I tried. It was cool. It was a cool movie. There's a bunch of people in there, and there's a bunch of people in there that I never seen. Apparently, they're Instagram famous, TikTok famous. I never seen these people. Don't matter. That did not matter. They're on TV. That could be you. You never know when Adam Sandler will call you or Tyler Perry will put you. You could become Medea Jr. You never know when you'll get the cameo roles. That's always good for the business. That's always good for the marketing side of your business, for the marketing side of you. And we are here to learn about marketing, and we are here to learn about how to market you. And so all of that can all clips are a big part of it. Everybody has clips, whether you stream, whether you do YouTube, does not matter. You want to have the clips on there. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the tip of the day. Make sure you are clipping your episodes. Make sure you are putting up clips, plenty of clips. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. Until, but anyway, my name is Tony Rosano. Thank you for listening. And as always, everybody, God bless and peace.